How's it going, guys? This is Dean with Smith Carpentry. Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a video on garage shelves. Hope you enjoy this video. So here we go. It's very cold outside but sunny, so that's good. Right there through the open garage door will be where the garage shelves are going, as you might have guessed. I had to make a couple of long cross cuts for an open shelf cabinet. I also made a few other wider pieces for the worktop. So, cutting all the parts as close to final length as I can. That way I can make sure I have enough pieces. I'll also be able to make a few stacks for the different projects within the entire project. Then I move on to cutting up the face frame parts and nosing parts for the cabinet. Nosings for shelves. Face frames for cabinets. It's all the same. Almost done with my cut list here. Now moving on to assembly preparation for the cabinet, aka drilling pocket holes. I also pocket holed the back of the face frames. That would seem to be it for day number 1. Here we go, starting the workbench construction. There were a lot of blocks here, as you can see. I decided to attach the main blocks directly to the studs, thinking that would give them more strength since I won't be using the center support. I used a straight edge to set the blocks to the correct height. Now on to some trickier things. Well, just routing in some grooves into the cabinet sides for the cabinet shelves. And here I'm making some last minute adjustments to the top and bottom panels. Needed more pocket holes. Here we go, assembling the cabinet via pocket screws. And almost ready for the first shelf. And there it is, the first shelf, Shelf City. Here we come. Screwing on the back panel. So I made a small rabbet in the back of the side panels, that way the back panel could register nice and neat. And it's always gratifying when all the pieces come together, not to mention you get a few bucks. There I squared it up completely and screwed it off in as many directions as I could. Don't want it falling off the wall after all. And perfect timing. The sun came out and it was warm. It was the warmest part of the day and I assembled the face frame. Attaching the face frame here now. I put the lips upward instead of downward. I thought it would be a little more practical. Now back to the main area of this project. So yeah, I was fighting this top a bit. I think the plywood was a little bent and there was the outlet on the left side getting in the way. But I took care of it. Got it looking about as good as it can look. I'm sure it'll get marked up soon, being a workbench, but it turned out good. And I biscuit jointed the joint. Starting to install the wall brackets. I painted those. Some nice brackets, I must say. I opted to fur out the wall instead of making a bunch of notches around the brackets, which also resulted in a cleaner look. So at this point, I'm just cruising along 90 miles an hour. Nothing can stop me. Alright folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'll be taking a little break from YouTube. When I come back, hopefully I'll have some little bit nicer videos. If you like that one, like and subscribe, and we'll see you after a bit.